Hey guys, and how's it going? I did another yard sale adventure, another town-wide yard sale, a couple towns away, and I did okay. Nothing spectacular jumping out at it, but some stuff. So I'll take a minute and do some organization, and we'll lay them out and take a peek at what we got. But just give you an idea what the truck looks like before we unveil. Alright, well, we're organized a little bit better, and we can kind of see some of the stuff I got. Little hand tools. And they were this cutter here, which is good for like heater hose and PVC and all that. That's what I'm going to use it for anyway. So the one I have is getting a little on the dull. So it was that guy and those two cutters for $5. And then I went to one that was just a bunch of junk, and then I went looking around in one of the boxes on the ground, and it was a snap-on pick set. I'm missing one of the picks, but still. That set was $3. I'll never use that package again. And they should hold up much better than the Harbor Freight Chinese crapolas that I've been using. So I'm happy to acquire those. I think the one that's missing is the one that's straight. And probably the one that's used the least. A couple of wire brushes, they're $1 a piece. And they're going to get used for whatever they're going to get used for. We got a set of new old stock coilover shocks, and I'm thinking just to throw in the horde for something I want to modify or do what I will with, do my redneck engineering with them. So they're going to go in a stash. They were $4. I think I might have thrown that in with something else. I forget. Actually, it was the same yard sale that the picks came in. And for $1, I grabbed a new replacement shield for my helmet. Although it says for snowmobile use only, I use it on a regular street helmet. Same one. A couple of bumper docks for, obviously, a dock for bumpers. And the pontoon boat can use that. Instead of trying to attach to the boat, I will attach it to the dock where it's parked, and that should help in aiding some of the bruises getting on the side of it. And another yard sale had a bunch of sheet metal, different mats and metal, but he had some aluminum diamond plate. I would say that is probably 1/8 inch. So there's that sheet, which is the larger of the two, and then one smaller one that you see there. $10 for the pair of those. Those are just going to go into the stash for future needings purposes. And then the wheels that I showed you over here. And 2 sets. Got that one. I think those are probably like mid-70s rallies. I'm not a Chevy guy. I really don't know what they are off of. And then pretty much then another duplicate set without all the trim rings. They all get the center caps, but not the trim rings on that set. And they're 14s too, which are not as desirable as 15s. Everybody wants to go with 15s. But they come with the lug nuts, although they're a little on the cruddy side, but it does come with the set. And that's actually a 5-wheel set. It's got the spare also. Tires are tires are the tires. I may take a couple of those off and use them for the double cab time being, and use them for rollers, because the ones that are on the double cab are really bad. There's big old cracks in the side. I don't see any visible on those right now. So that's those guys. I figure I was $80 for all of them. I was kind of going back and forth on those, whether I should grab them or not, but I figured that I could probably put them on Craigslist, and I should be able to get maybe $200 for all of them, maybe $100 a set, or maybe 120 for this one and 80 for those, or something like that. And just because this thing looks so goofy, I had to go for Dino here. And Dino is remote controlled. It's like Fisher Price toy for kids. Little did they know that middle-aged man wants to play with it. I figure we're gonna go try it and see if we can get that thing to fire up and do anything. And if so, we're gonna go see how my dog likes it. What do you think? So let's go get that thing on the bench and play with it. See if we can get it to come alive. And before we get to that, I forgot that last week I went over to AMC's house. He was getting rid of some stuff that was laying around. He was trying to clean up, and he had this yard machine snowblower and a couple of outboards. I think they're both 4-horse. I'm not sure. I can flip them down on their side. You guys might be able to see better than I can. And I think they are suffering from spark issue. I think he said he had them running, but one of them had a dead coil pack on them, and I forget what the story was with the other one. He thought they were the same, but they are not. They're two different genres, and the stuff couldn't switch over from one to the other. But I got a couple of things in my hoard, and so we may have enough to use those and bring them back to life, and possibly make an outboard out of those in some future video. And the snowblower, I think, has no compression, may have a bent valve is what he was thinking on this. So we may be able to get into that and tear that thing apart and look. One other item. I know I'm shaking you, sorry. I just saw it and I forgot about it. That right there is a sulky with no wheels on it. And over in my other location is the John Deere mower that I bought, the walk-behind mower. That was missing one of these. I know you guys aren't looking at it very much. And hopefully we can make that one, get some wheels on it, and put that for that machine when we bring that machine back to get repaired and restored. And clean up the bench. Here we'll see how well that cutter works on. I like that. That works pretty good. I think you got just, yeah, you pull them apart. It's got the ratchet. Like a butter. I like it. Alright. Let's go see what makes Dino tick. She said something about she lost the plug for the charger. And I don't know about you, but I can't see any place for a charger. I bet you have a feeling it's probably just batteries. Let's do a little belly surgery. Let's see what we get. Well, it's got a pack, so it must have a charger somewhere. I don't know, you're supposed to take that out, possibly plug that in. You know what I mean? Looks like same as an RC car, an old RC car. 9.6 volts, AA size, 1300 milliamps. Well, I may try living dangerously and hook a charger up to it and see if we can kind of make it do anything. You know what we should do? Why don't we take a test light, just see if there's anything in it first, huh? Go with skinny one. It's got power in it. Doesn't look like much though. That's that. The controller. Let's see what we got inside that. This is probably like a 9-volt or 4 AAAs or something. 3 AA's. Let's see if we can get some power for the thing. What do you say we live a little dangerously and see if we can smoke that little pack? What was I doing? I am going to hook it to a charger. We'll set it to like trickle charge rate. What do I want? Red's hot and yellow's ground. I think I'm going to put a test light across it. Let me do that too. We'll put the test light across. I would have put the test light across, but it just puked out its wire. I need another test light. Let's see how this old snap-on one works. That is also a joke, isn't it? Let's see how we're going to do this. Clip onto that one. Alright, so we can see power. Let's plug in the charger. See if we see smoke. Charging 2 amp. I didn't see the light get any brighter though, huh? I figured we would have. Are we on? We're on 12 volt. Let's connect and disconnect. See if the light gets any. I'm looking at that light. Can you guys see it? Yeah. There it goes. Alright, so we'll let that do its thing for a while and charge that battery up. Keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't get warm. I got it on 2 amps. It is 12 volts. What's it say? 9.6. 9.6 volts. Yeah, I'm trying to see the amps that are on it. But anyway, we're trickle charging that, and see if that comes back up enough to run Mr. Dino. Well, that's going. Why don't we throw some batteries in the controller and make sure that powers up. The middle one, right? Yeah. I think the light would come on, wouldn't you? That was backwards. I think that one was backwards. Let's try it again. Yeah. You gotta put them in right if you want it to work. There we go. And just a short side note, I went to go take these out of the package and throw these in there raw. And in my toolbox, I had the one that was missing. So I would say that was meant to be. So now I have the set of 4. That one. My favorite probably of the whole thing. Except for maybe Dino. So I went around, put all that junk away, and battery's warm. Not hot, but it's warm. Let's shut the charger off and we'll watch the light. We'll see how much the light changes. Not too bad. I'm gonna let it set for 5 minutes, let it cool down. I'll give it another 10-minute shot, and then we'll put it back in. We'll see what we get. I think we're good enough for a test anyway. See if the thing even works, you know. So let's get all this jibber jabber off it. It's warm. Let's go plug it in, see what happens. Alright, we're going in. Doctor's orders. Over 50 each. Did something. He's breathing. And that's a kid's toy. That would scare the crap out of a kid. I'm not even touching the remote. Oh, my dog's gonna flip. I'm gonna get you set up in a stand. We'll go see what the remote does and go from there. Alright. Let's go see. Turn that on. So. Oh man. The dog's gonna flip. How do we get reverse? Is that reverse? What does this do? Runs off the bench. Trying to get Which one do you want to try next? This one makes them scream, right? Open and close. All right. Alright, this one makes him flip out. I think this one makes it... What's that? That's $5 worth of fun right there. Lily, what's that? What's this? What do you think that is? You ready? Lily, what's that? Lily. What's that? Wait, come. Come. What's that? Come. Come here. Come. What's that? Yeah. Care less. Let's go get Brian's pit bull. Look at him. Care less. He's done. What's that? Hey guys, I'm gonna I threw it on the charger one more time. I just took it off, let it cool down, let her charge back up. I'm gonna go bring her to a VW car show tomorrow. Go maybe harass some unsuspecting people with it. But I want to thank you all for taking the time to hang out and watch this with me. And I do know I gotta get a video out of you guys mail me a bunch of stuff. I gotta do a one of those videos. And on top of that, I got a bunch of stuff coming up the next 2 weeks that I need to knock out, so I may not be putting any videos out for a little bit, just till I get caught up on the domestic stuff as winter is fast approaching. So I got to knock that stuff out. So with that, again, I want to thank all you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and we will see you guys later. Hello. Hey, Stan.
Not allowed to.
Yeah, I did. I looked at it earlier. That's actually stinger. And I did find out from another guy. Name was definitely a lost production. We gave him a couple of label
He shut it off. Saw you coming.